G'day, this is Bloke News for Tuesday the 5th of December. In the headlines today, there's a girl that was 13 years old, just leaving school, and there's a bit of a police chase happening in the area, and they've gone whizzing past the school, and the car that was being chased has hit this girl and injured her severely, while she died in hospital overnight. And it's going to have to raise the question about police chases in areas like schools. Like, they've got the 40km/h speed zones and all that sort of stuff. After the event, they've called the chase off. Wouldn't you think they'd do it before the event in a 40 zone? Anyway, the car that they were chasing was later found stacked into a tree, and the motor's still running, of all things, and the dude's obviously fled on foot and managed to get away. So let's hope they catch him. A bit of a gutless wonder thing. Apparently the car was known for a couple of break and enters and all that sort of stuff, a bit of ram raiding and things. So there we go. Now, also on to teenagers and stupid things. There's a teenager who's severely hurt himself, or not severely, he's just hurt himself, it doesn't say severely, by falling off the roof of a car. Now, I've got to say, I do like the Jackass movies, but when it comes to people trying their own little stunts and thinking that they're unbreakable, maybe not. City Rail up in New South Wales has actually recorded a 31% increase in patronage, meaning more people are taking the trains. Oh, really? Sorry, with the cost of parking, how much per day in the city? And with the cost of fuel, certainly hitting up around $1.50 a litre at some stage earlier this year. No wonder people are turning to public transport. They're being forced to because of the thieves and the bloody oil companies charging rogue amounts. I remember when oil first hit $60 a barrel, that was their excuse to have petrol up at around $1.50. Well, if it's still around $60 a barrel, how come petrol's $1.10? I don't understand it, and I think there's a bit of thievery going on. Or profiteering, whatever you want to call it. I call it thievery. Flaming mongrels. Now, Kerry Stokes, who owns the Seven network, has actually just bought a big swag of Fairfax holdings. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure that young James Packer was doing the same thing. So now that all these mediaship laws have changed and people are looking for cross-marketing opportunities, it's really opening up the stakes in media companies. So Fairfax Holdings, watch out for them. They're about to take a bit of a jump, I reckon, based on things like Seven Network having a look at him, and Fairfax, Packer having a look at him. Well, it'd be nice to be able to play with that sort of money. Right, $3.2 billion in cash flow last month. What? Well, I'd certainly buy some mixed lollies with that, couldn't you? Now, in the swimming overnight as well, world champion Jessica Schipper has retained her mantle as Australia's best female butterfly swimmer, and in a duel with Libby Lenton. Well, first of all I can say is big deal, because both of these women are really quite ugly. Can we just get news reports on the good-looking ones? Brooke, Hanson, Jodie, Henry, you know, those sorts who are quite easy on the eye, as it were. Who wants to look at ugly people, especially after they're getting out of the pool after swimming and panting and all that? Ugh. There we go. And just finishing up with, a company in Britain decided to do a little bit of a survey, and they asked a bunch of people, actually quite a lot of people, over 1,000 people, what they thought Arrabatia was, spelled A-R-R-A-B-I-A-T-A. Well, blow me down. 2/3 of them thought it was a sexually transmitted disease. And if you don't know what it is actually a fiery Italian sauce. So a difference between getting saucy and actually just consuming sauce, isn't there? Really? I'm Dave for Bloke News.